doing a flow for new beginnings. So usually in this phase of our life, usually it could be buying a new house, it could be a new job, anything like that. We're being playful and creative and spontaneous. So in this flow, we'll be doing dancer pose, dolphin pose, lizard pose, things like that. If you really enjoyed this flow, go ahead and like this video and subscribe to my channel. And go ahead and roll out your mat and we'll begin.
We'll begin lying down on our belly, bringing a blanket underneath the hip points, shifting your weight forward, hips and legs resting on the mat, elbows underneath your shoulders, chest lifts into a sphinx pose, gaze forward. Doing a cat-cow variation, inhale, press the forearms down and backwards, gently raising the hips away from the floor, pulling the navel towards the spine. Exhale, press the forearms down and forward. Inhale, raise the hips, chin to chest. Exhale, hips back down. One more time. Inhale, pressing the forearms. Exhale, bringing hips down to the mat. Place your hands where your elbows are and push yourself back to tabletop position. Keeping a nice flat back, moving the blanket next to you. Inhale. Lift the right knee. Exhale, make big circles with the knee. Forward, around, and back to center. Really get a full rotation in the hip socket. Then switching direction. Use your core to try to keep your body from swaying. Then coming back to stillness. On your next exhale, reach your left hand around and grab the inside of the right foot. Inhale, push the foot back into your hand, opening your chest, looking forward. You can gaze ahead or just allow your sight to drift off the left shoulder. We'll do the second side. Now lift the left knee up and then begin to make big circles with the knee. Forward, around, and back to center. Full rotation of the hip socket. And then switching direction. On your next exhale, reach your right hand around, grabbing the inside of the left foot. Inhaling, pushing the foot back into your hand. Chest opens. Gazing forward. Making sure your hips are square to the floor. Release the foot and the hand back to the mat in tabletop position. Tucking your toes. Exhale, push your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Paneling out the feet here. Bringing circulation into your legs. Spine is long. Fingers are spread wide onto the mat. Breathing here. Then inhale, slowly walk your feet up to the top of the mat for forward fold. Letting your head hang here. Inhale, rolling up one vertebra at a time. To Tadasana, mountain pose, feet or hips width distance apart, palms facing forward. Engaging your core, engaging your thighs. Just breathe here, inhaling, exhaling. Now step to the long side of your mat, feet are parallel and about 3 feet apart. Hands to your hips. Inhale, reach the arms down, around, and up. And then exhale, clasp the hands behind you at your lower back. Exhale, hinging forward at your hips, drawing the crown of your head towards the floor. Opening up through the front, body, and the shoulders. Inhale, take a deep breath. Exhale it all out. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Bringing your hands back to your hips. Slowly raise your torso all the way back up to stand. Coming back to the top of your mat. Inhale your hands down, around, and up. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back to downward facing dog. Keeping length in the spine. Inhale, right leg up for 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it through between your hands. Seal the left heel to the ground. Inhale, the arms out, extended, looking over your right. Exhale, leaning forward, bringing your right hand to your right shin. Left hand reaches up towards the sky for a triangle pose. Draw your hip back, keeping both sides of your torso long. Inhale, spiral your chest to the ceiling. And then exhale, press down through the toes and heels of both feet. Coming into half moon, inhale, bend into the front knee, taking a half step forward with your back foot. Place your bottom hand on a block, 2 or 3 feet in front of your pinky toe, lifting the back leg off the ground. Keep the back foot parallel to the mat, pressing into your fingertips, into the block, and just keep a slight bend in the right knee here. Holding here, taking a few gentle breaths. When you're ready, bring your left hand to your hip, gently releasing your foot down onto the mat, stepping back to downward facing dog. Bending in both knees, lifting your hips and seat up to the sky as best you can. Inhale, lifting the left leg up for 3-legged dog. Exhale, step it through your hands, sealing your back foot onto the mat, just like we did on the first side. Looking down at your feet, making sure your front heel bisects your back arch. Inhale the arms up, draw your hips back, reach forward, then bringing your left hand onto your left shin, extending the right hand up to the sky. You can gaze up at your hands or gaze down at the mat, whatever feels good in your neck. Inhale, opening your chest up to the ceiling, pressing through the outer edge of your back foot, triangle pose. Coming up to half moon, inhale, bend in the front knee, taking that half step forward with your back foot, and then placing your hand on a block 2 or 3 feet in front of your pinky toe. Then lift the back leg off the ground. Your leg is parallel to the mat, best you can. You can press the fingertips into the block, micro bend in the front knee. Take a deep breath in here and a deep breath out. Releasing your foot down onto the mat. Exhale, step it back, downward facing dog. When you're ready, slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands full. Bring your weight and shift it into your left foot with a slight bend in the knee. Inhale, reach the right arm up towards the ceiling. Your left fingertips can stay on the mat or bringing your left elbow to your left bent knee. You can look up at your right hand. Exhale, bring the right arm down to the floor, forward fold. Other side, weight shifts into the right foot with a slight bend in the knee. Inhale, reach the left arm up and towards the ceiling. Spiraling your chest, or you can keep your right elbow on your right knee. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Slowly release to forward fold. And then slowly rolling up to stand. Head comes up last. Coming into mountain pose. Just breathing here. Now raise the arms up over your head, palms meet. Exhale, keeping the elbows upright. Lower the hands down towards the space between your shoulder blades. Your fingertips should be facing downwards. Remember that you are ready to take on this new adventure full of hope and optimism. And though you're venturing into the unknown, know that you can fully trust your instincts to carry you on. Now release your arms, shifting your weight onto your left foot, bending in your right knee. Bring your right heel towards your seat, reaching your right hand down, clasping your right foot's inner ankle, and draw the knees together. Fix your gaze softly at an unmoving point in front of you, and when you feel steady and comfortable, begin to press your right foot away from your body as you simultaneously lean your torso slightly forward, keeping your chest lifted. Raising your right foot as high as you can, slowly release and return back to Tadasana. And just feel here. We'll do the other side. Bending in your left knee, bring your left heel towards your seat. Inhale, reach the right arm overhead. When you feel ready, press your left foot away from your body as you lean your torso forward. Chest and heart is lifted. Continue reaching your right fingertips away from you. Raise your left foot as high as you can. Slowly release, coming back to Tadasana. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up, flat back. Exhale, step it back for downward facing dog. Bring your elbows down where your hands are for a dolphin pose. Taking a long inhale here. And then exhale, move your body forward, plank pose. Inhale, lift your tailbone up towards the sky. Inhale forward, exhale back. Continuing on your own. Place your palms where your elbows were for downward facing dog. Then inhale, reach the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot to the outside of your right hand for a lizard pose. Then grab your block or big books, bringing the left knee to the mat, and then placing your elbows on the blocks. Take a deep breath in here and a deep breath out, squaring the hips. And then moving your blocks away. Lifting your left leg, inhale the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Then placing it down. Inhale the left leg up and back, then exhale, step it to the outside of your left hand. Lizard pose on the second side. Bringing your right knee onto the mat, and then bringing your blocks closer to you. Feel the stretch around your inner thighs, your hip muscles, and your shoulders. Moving the blocks away from you. Lifting the right knee up. Inhale, reach the left leg up and back. And then exhale, bringing it back to the mat. Inhale, way forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly, laying face down, pressing the pubic bone down into the floor to start. Inhale for a baby cobra, lifting the chest and head. Then exhale, lowering all the way. Bending the knees, clasp the ankles, palms face out to the left and right of the room. Feet can be flexed or pointed as long as there is energy in the legs, feet, and toes. Inhale, lift everything up, kicking your feet behind you as you continue to draw the abs up and in. Inhale, open across the chest. Exhale, kick the ankles back into the hands, lifting higher. Release your body back onto the mat, bringing one cheek onto the mat. Arms rest alongside your body. And just feel any benefits that this pose has brought you. Now press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. You can bring a blanket underneath your hips so that you're sitting at the edge to lengthen your spine. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees open wide. Inhale, lengthen the spine long. Exhale, folding over to your left side. As you stay folded, walk your hands over to the right, anchoring the left hip a little more, and just letting gravity take you closer to your right shin. Feel a stretch in your left lower back, and just breathe into any tension. Slowly walk yourself back up. You can remove the blanket out from under your seat and then slowly release your body all the way down to the ground, letting your feet flop out and your hands rest alongside your body for Savasana. You're ready to take this leap of faith, not looking back and only looking forward. Close your eyes here. We'll stay here for 10 breaths. Start to deepen your breath, bringing back movement into your fingers and toes. Extending the arms up for a big morning stretch. And then rolling over to the right side into a fetal position. Taking one more deep breath. Exhale deeply. Keeping your eyes closed, slowly and lazily press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bringing your hands to heart center. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.